Do you know what are the legal issues that property buyers uh, face at present or in the future? So, the problem with these legal issues, the customers or property owners may not be able to use the property for their use and may not be able to sell the property because of these legal issues. So I am going to cover in this video about what are the different types of legal issues, and you are going to learn what are the solutions to these legal issues. So let's understand what are the legal issues that are there when it comes to property. So first we will discuss about the legal issues. Second, we will go through the solutions. So how can we avoid these legal issues? The first, we'll know about the legal issues. So I have come up with the 7 types of legal issues that the property owners or buyers face when it comes to property. So to minimize these legal issues, to avoid these legal issues, should be aware the legal issues first, then you must know how to avoid the legal issues with the solutions. So these are 2 important aspects of this video today, and let's get into the topic. Before that, hi, my name is Satyanarayana. I am in real estate. I am helping investors in real estate. So I help investors find right properties so that they can avoid these kinds of legal issues. Thank you. Let's get to the uh, topic. First type of legal issue related to title and ownership. So title may not be very clear, or the ownership may not be clear. The property may have multiple owners, or the property may not have proper ownership, may not represent single owner, or any issue that arises from title and ownership legal issues. And second is encumbrance and lands issues. So this is like, this issue comes if you do not know the property is under mortgage or under loan or any other legal issue. So for that you need to be aware of about this issue. So third issue, zoning and land use regularizations. So zoning, suppose you buy a plot in residential zone, thinking that you buy a plot in residential zone, but later on this plot may come under industrial zone, or may come under conservation zone, or may come under restrictions zone. So that is a zoning issue people will face. And fourth issue, environmental issue. Suppose you buy a plot thinking that it is in residential zone, so afterwards what happens, this property may be close to contaminant zone, or polluted zone, or pharmaceutical zone, or some etc. So this kind of issue arises if you do not know about this environmental issues. And the fifth is boundary disputes. If you do not know the boundaries exactly of that particular property, and the property neighbor may claim that this property, some part of property may belongs to me. So that kind of issues arise from boundary. So you need to be very clear what is its dimension and what are the boundary of that particular property. And sixth issue comes from like what rights. Suppose the property may have multiple uh, access, like may have road connectivity, or may arise from that connectivity point. Suppose somebody, the property owner who is having inside the property, may uh, go from first property to the second property. So there should be some road connectivity. So this property B may not have the road access to this property, second property. So that kind of issues arise in the sixth. And seventh legal issue, building code violations. These kind of issues, like suppose electrical issue may arise after building is constructed, and plumbing issues like water leakage, drainage problem, or structural. This property may have structural issues, fire safety issues, or accessibility issues. Suppose they promise that they'll construct built up area or carpet area, but they don't construct, they don't deliver as promised in the plan. So that kind of issues arise under building code violations. So these kinds of issues most of the customers face. So for how to avoid these kinds of issues, so may not, sometimes we may be very strict, but some way the problem may arise. So we need to do some due diligence and understand all these issues and try to inspect one by one to avoid or minimize such issues in the future. So the solution that I have come up here, in my opinion, in my experience, these are the solutions may help. For new property, you need to look at the company history. Company history, like how long the company is in the market and how many projects it has done in the past, and legality. Do they have any proper legality in system or legal department in system? They are aligned, the property development is aligned with the legality which abides the regulations of government. And if the company the company, whether it has credit history, it has debt or it is no debt company, you need to check that too. And awards and certifications, to understand the credibility in the of the company, you need to look at the awards, certifications of the company. That will help you minimizing your risk. And if the company is RERA certified or not. So these are related to company. Before investing or before buying, you need to look at all these parameters. And next, it is all related to company. And the second, maintenance, like the company, if you are buying in a company or if you are buying in a gated community layout or in a venture, in a project, so you need to look at, are they giving any maintenance or are they giving any assurance, like safety or security to your property. So you need to check that. That is safety and security, because if you have safety, security to a property, that is more than enough. Because this property, if they say 10 years maintenance or 5 years maintenance or 20 years maintenance or 15 years maintenance, then there is a chance that you can minimize some risk because of the safety and security. You need to look at RERA certification, whether the company has got RERA or the project is RERA certified or the layout is RERA certified or not. You need to check that, or the layout whether it is approved by DTCP or municipality or urban development authority. You need to check that, and you need to find a trusted agent so that he can do all the work. So if agent is an expert, he knows more, and he knows, he has some expertise, and he can check all this before putting that property in front of you. So this is for new property. So if you want to add, you can add, but I'm trying to help you in this way. This may help you completely or may help you some, but I'm trying to do my best to give you all the information related to the investment and real estate. Second, we'll discuss resale property. So how to minimize or avoid resale property risk. So here I did not mention for new property. If you can also go, if required, legal advice, but mostly not required in my opinion, because RERA certificate is already there. It is RERA, it is under RERA, the project is under RERA, so nothing to worry much. And coming to the resale property, resale property, you need to check title, sale deed, owner, and encumbrance certificate. What is the current status of that particular property, whether it is under mortgage, whether it has any loans, or whether it has any legal issues, and you can see the current status of that particular property. And you need to also check LRS certificate, because if the plot is LRS certified, the some risk is minimized, because the government has given the certificate, land regularization certificate, and NALA conversion, in non-agricultural land use certificate. And you can also check if the plot is approved, if it has got any approved certificates from DTCP, from urban development authority or municipality. So you need to also check if the property falls under residential zone. If you are purchasing in a residential zone or industrial zone, you need to check that. And you need to also find a trusted agent, because property finding is, some person is there to help you, so you cannot directly go find a property, but some middleman or businessman or agent or associate, somebody will help you. So take a trusted person, and also you can go for legal advice. So that's all for this in this video. Thank you so much. If you are coming for the first time, please subscribe to our channel. So if you found this video useful, please share your learnings in the comment. And if you need any clarification, if you have any questions, you can post in the comment box. I'll try to make videos on that subject. And if you are looking for any open plots or investment property, you can reach us from the description. And if you are interested in real estate business, part-time or full-time, without investment, without office or employees, and you can work part-time, full-time, earn some money, so we will help you. So please refer to your friends and family members if they are looking for any opportunity. Thank you so much. See you in the next video. Bye bye.